Hey everyone, this is Average Joe's, and we're doing a new series called This Week in Gaming, and with me today I have Borkin Beans.
Hey.
So let's get out right at the news. It's going to be for the week of September 10th, 2012, the week of this week, apparently. And first thing we're going to talk about is the new Steam TV thing they have from Valve, where you can basically use your your TV in your living room as like a as a play. You can use a controller and stuff. I can't really get the words out apparently, but that's what you get to do. You flip it over to the big screen, and you can use a controller, use a mouse and keyboard if you want to. Take your Steam library to your couch.
I like the idea. It sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, but I don't know how like big games like Arma 2, Daisy mod. Yeah, with the controller and everything. But it's pretty cool though, because I think it's pretty cool. Another news this week is Medal of Honor Warfighter announced they're having Zero Dark 30 map pack. It's DLC about Osama bin Laden assassination based off the movie Zero Dark 30.
Wonder how accurate that'll be.
I don't know. It's
just add a little bit of a little ad lib, like, all right, guys, we're done.
I don't know, cause like they got that book coming out about that Navy SEAL that's actually there.
Yeah, and the guy in the book said it was a very little action actually. Like the guy, he kind of poked his head out and they just dropped him.
Yeah, like,
and then he was just kind of twitching on the ground. And they just put another bullet in him. So supposedly that's how it went down.
It's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be a boring ass mission. It's like that.
Oh, got him.
Oh, wow. And it's supposed to be released December 17th for $10 or 800 Microsoft points.
Fair price.
And it's the same day as the movie release, Zero Dark 30. So they're trying to tie it in.
Okay.
Some Skyrim news for the Sony people.
Skyrim.
Yeah, as you know, Sony is not having any luck at all, getting DLC because Bethesda's taking a big crap on them. They really don't have. They can't get the DLC out because it's just too complicated to work with. But Sony came out with a statement saying they're going to try to work with Bethesda and try to get the DLC out because they're not trying to. Bethesda's not trying to exclude PS3 users.
They're just having problems.
It's just having problems, so they're trying.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, I have Skyrim for PS3. That's how it works.
I've learned a long time ago to buy Bethesda games for Xbox. I just learned that a long time ago. A little bit older news: the Xbox 720 might be delayed due to manufacturing troubles.
Sad face.
Well, you're probably not gonna get it the first day like I am.
No, I will not be waiting in line for the Xbox 720.
I will.
I'll be honest.
But there's also been rumors of an Xbox Lite that's supposed to be coming out in late 2013.
Anything you can tell us about the Xbox Lite, or?
Says rumor states that it will be $100. It won't have a disc drive. It's mainly to be playing Xbox Live Arcade games and like apps like Netflix and HBO. And it's supposed to want to be integrating with the Kinect a lot more, which I don't. Yeah. That's not gonna sell much unless you just want to like watch.
No, that's for kids.
Yeah.
That's for families.
People want the. They want the the hard drive, not the hard drive, the disc drive.
I don't understand.
Yeah. Darksiders 2. I haven't played it. Heard it's a fun game. You get a new DLC called Argyl's Tomb, and I said it would be out in a few weeks. What I'm gonna try to do for you people listening, all 6 of you, I'm gonna try to overlay some links in the video so y'all can click on them, get more information. We're just giving you the basics here. We're no pro reporters yet.
We're average.
We're average. Resident Evil 6 will get 3 new modes as DLC after it launches. But the only sucky thing is if you buy it for different other than Xbox 360, you have to wait to get DLC I
hate that.
That is
Xbox always gets DLC first.
What's good? Microsoft, pays them a bunch of money.
They always get preference.
That's kind of stupid.
It sucks.
But you can't complain. I mean, I hate and everything, but what you gonna do? If you want it for the PS3, you want it. You just gotta nut up. But it's not that bad. Borderlands 2 news comes out this Tuesday. Cough. Necromancer has been revealed and given a release date, which is a new character you can play besides the 4. It'll be out October 16th for $10, 800 Microsoft points. But if you pre-order the game, you get it for free. So,
I pre-ordered.
I pre-ordered as well, so we've been getting it for free. That's what it says. Do not quote me, because there's a big old star next to it. It might be a season pass, because they do have a season pass out for it. I don't know if I would get that or not. Probably will.
I doubt it.
You doubt it?
I doubt it, but Borderlands was a great game. Well, if quote, as some would say,
quote.
If you play it by yourself, it's not as fun. It's a mediocre game, but it's meant for friends.
I played it by myself. More the merrier. Yeah, I played it by myself, and it was just it wasn't that great. But we played with friends. Jesus, it was so fun. Like you had a blast playing it. I don't know why. Just so fun. What is next?
Something about 4J Studios.
Oh yes. 4J Studios, developers of Minecraft for the Xbox 360, recently tweeted some pictures of Enderman, silverfish, and cave spiders for the 1.8.2 update. Wow, that was a mouthful. They also tweeted a new video for the enemy mobs, the enemies, and screenshots for new food available. I'm gonna try to put that overlay on the video so y'all can see it, not put it in the description.
Minecraft is fun, but just has a great way of putting me to sleep.
Yeah,
the music is just so soothing.
It's pretty good. And they also said creative mode. A lot of new features are gonna be in there. If you haven't subscribed to 4J, subscribe to 4J. So they have a YouTube. Wow, let me get that out of my mouth here. If you haven't, if you have a Twitter, you should, definitely follow 4J Studios if you love Minecraft. They're really good at responding back to you if you have any questions or anything like that. While you're on Twitter, you should subscribe to us, Average Joes, at Average Joe Gamers, or AVG Joe Gamers.
There you go.
Let's clarify that so people can find us, if you want to. And they also have a YouTube channel just like ours because you're watching it. Let's see what's next. Before I go on to the next big announcement, they also stated that the 1.8.2 update will be still weeks away. So, most likely in November, late October, it's probably going to have a release date for it. So, y'all have to kind of wait a little while. Big announcement this week. Nintendo finally unveiled the Wii U console.
I know you're pumped about that. I know you're going to purchase it.
I already pre-ordered. I was the second person to pre-order at the GameStop.
You're proud of yourself. You couldn't be number one.
I woke up at 10. I was like, I missed the announcement, but all my Twitter feed I read wasn't that big. Reggie Fils-Aimé, whatever, I can't pronounce his name. He's pretty popular here, and he did the announcement. Everyone went bonkers. I don't know why it said that way. Bonkers. So it's a pretty big thing. They have it's gonna be released on November 18th. They're gonna have 2 packages. They're gonna have the basic set for $300, which is 8 gigabytes of memory. Includes the Wii U console, the Wii U Gamepad, HDMI cable, a Wii U sensor bar, and an AC adapter.
Isn't that pad pretty huge?
Yeah, they said I actually read that that pad costs like $100 by itself. That's like most of the consoles.
That sucks if you drop it and break it.
We'll get to that in a second actually. Now it's gonna be a deluxe set for $350. Which includes everything just mentioned, but also will have a 32 gigabyte memory instead of an 8, and include a Wii U Gamepad charging cradle, and a stand for both gamepads and the console itself, and finally a copy of Nintendo Land. That's when I pre-ordered. If you're gonna go for the basic set, I wouldn't recommend it.
I have a few issues of Nintendo Land. That's the magazine, right?
No, I think it's a game coming out. I can't think of it.
I thought they used to have a magazine.
They probably do. I don't really get into Nintendo news that much. It's not my thing.
I was a little kid.
Little kid? Yeah, Nintendo Land's gonna be a game it comes with. I don't know why they didn't include it with the basic, It's kind of silly, in my opinion. Now said Super Mario Brothers U will be a launch title as well. Everybody loves Super Mario Brothers. You can't go wrong with that.
It's the rock of Nintendo.
It's true. Bayonetta 2. Bayonetta was a game a lot of people really liked. It was kind of like God of War or Dante's Inferno, except very different art style, but you played it like that kind of. And a lot of people liked it, but they just announced it to be a Wii U exclusive. And they actually got a lot of criticism for that, because people seem to enjoy the first game. I hate that. I hate exclusives to console unless it makes sense. You release the first game on like most all the consoles, then you make it second one exclusive. That doesn't make any sense in my opinion.
It's going backwards, kinda.
Yeah, a lot of And finally, Nintendo also announced that it will not sell gamepads separately in the United States. They basically stated that it was there are currently no games that support dual gamepads. Instead, want gamers to focus on how the gamepad works, using it. I also read that it takes a lot of processing power to split it between two screens. Like you can do split screen. So basically, you have two gamepads is going to be split screen on the main one, and then on each one, so it'd be 4. Using a lot of processing.
That's a lot of processing power.
Yeah, it's just gonna slow the game down. I guess I don't know what processing power does. Not that tech savvy. Game releases for next week.
Next week.
Torchlight 2. Never heard of it. Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. That sounds fun. Never heard of it. Kirby's Dream Collection.
Whew, I haven't played a Kirby game since I was small. Like Game Boy Color. Just Kirby. Sucking up things.
So you're going to go pick it up, right?
No.
Oh, wow.
I think I'll miss out on this one.
It's a special edition, though. A bunch of not so great Kinect games, just those Kinect games, always sell so much. Oh no,
It's a bunch of little kids,
There's one more game coming out. It's pretty popular. It's called Borderlands 2. We're gonna be doing some playthroughs with that.
Definitely, yeah. I can't wait.
They finally have a mini map in it at least. Thank you.
Gosh, Thank you, God,
so
you heard our cries.
And that's mostly it for the news this week. If y'all can subscribe to our channel, give us a like.
You can like us on Facebook, Average Joe Gamers. You can tweet us at ABG Joe Gamers. Reach us there.
Yeah, definitely help us subscribe to this channel though. We need it. We love doing this. We just need some subscribers. Sure like our videos. Thanks for watching.
Bye.